There's a book, one so mysterious, so powerful, that it claims to reveal the exact truth of what happens after we take our final breath. A book that has been whispered about in secret societies, hidden away in ancient temples, and sought after by those desperate to understand the ultimate mystery of existence. What happens when we die? Some say this book holds the blueprint of the afterlife, detailing the journey of the soul after it leaves the body. Others claim it describes the tunnel of light, the judgment, the rebirth cycle, perhaps even what exists beyond it all. But the real question is, why has this knowledge been hidden from the masses? Could it be that knowing the truth about death would change the way we live? That it would make us question everything we've been told? What if death is not the end, but simply a transition, one we've been preparing for all along? In this video, we're diving deep into one of the most controversial, mind-expanding books ever written. A book that many claim holds the answers to the greatest secret of all time. And I want to hear from you. What do you believe happens after death? Drop your thoughts in the comments right now. And if you're ready to uncover the truth, hit that like button so more people can join this journey. Because by the end of this video, you might never look at life, or death, the same way again. Let's begin. 1. The ancient knowledge of the afterlife. The idea that death is not the end has existed for thousands of years. Mystics, prophets, and secret societies have passed down knowledge that describes the journey of the soul beyond the physical world. But there is one book, one that stands above the rest, that claims to reveal the truth in clear, undeniable detail. This book has gone by many names. Some call it the Book of the Dead, others refer to it as the Akashic Records in written form, and some believe it's hidden within esoteric texts known only to initiates. Its teachings align with the Tibetan Book of the Dead, the Egyptian Book of the Dead, and even the secret knowledge found in lost Gospels. But what makes this book so mysterious is that it does not just describe death, it describes how to control your experience of the afterlife. 2. The journey of the soul after death. According to this ancient text, death is not a sudden, singular event. Instead, it's a process. Here's what happens. The first stage, the exit. As the body shuts down, the soul begins to separate. This moment feels like a pulling sensation, as if your consciousness is being lifted from the material world. Some report hearing a loud ringing sound, while others experience an overwhelming sense of peace or terror, depending on their level of awareness. The second stage, the reflection. In this phase, the soul encounters a life review. Every moment, every decision, and every hidden thought is revealed. But here's the shocking part. You don't just see what you did. You feel what others felt because of your actions. If you caused pain, you will experience that pain. If you spread love, you will feel that love multiplied. It's not punishment, it's understanding. The third stage, the tunnels and portals. After the review, the soul often experiences what many call the tunnel of light. This is where most near-death experiences, NDEs, align. People describe moving through a tunnel toward an overwhelming light. But here's the mystery. Not everyone enters the same tunnel. Some are met with darkness, some with guides, some with a choice to stay or return. The book explains that what happens next depends entirely on your spiritual evolution. 3. The secret of conscious transition. What makes this book so powerful is that it teaches how to be conscious during the transition. According to its teachings, if you die without awareness, you are thrown into the automatic cycle of reincarnation. If you die with full consciousness, you can choose where to go next. This explains why many spiritual traditions, including Tibetan Buddhism and ancient Egyptian practices, emphasize preparing for death while still alive. Some methods include lucid dreaming. Training your mind to remain aware during dreams mirrors the state of consciousness needed after death. Astral projection, practicing how to separate from the body voluntarily. Meditation and mindfulness, strengthening awareness so you do not blackout after death. The book suggests that those who master this can bypass lower realms, avoid reincarnation traps, and even enter higher dimensions of existence. 4. The truth about reincarnation and soul traps. One of the most controversial teachings in this book is the idea that reincarnation is not always a choice. It can be a trap. According to its texts, certain forces work to keep souls in the cycle of birth and rebirth. When a soul reaches the afterlife, it is often presented with a familiar figure, a guide, or a tunnel of light leading back to Earth. But the book warns that this is sometimes a deception, a way to recycle souls back into physical existence. Ancient texts describe methods to escape the cycle and move to higher states of being. These methods often involve recognizing the illusion of the material world, breaking attachments to earthly desires, achieving enlightenment before death. Some believe that highly evolved beings have already escaped this cycle and now exist in higher planes of reality. 5. The higher dimensions beyond death. This book doesn't just stop at explaining death. It describes what exists beyond it. It speaks of multiple realms, each vibrating at different frequencies. Lower vibrational souls are drawn back into dense physical existences. Higher vibrational souls ascend into dimensions where physical limitations no longer exist. These higher realms are often described as the astral plane, a place of dreams, thoughts, and manifestations. The causal plane, where souls exist as pure energy. The celestial realms, the domain of enlightened beings, angels, and ascended masters. The book even suggests that some souls choose to reincarnate not out of necessity, but to guide humanity toward awakening. Yin and Yang, 500 words. The message hidden within the book. If this book is to be believed, then death is not something to fear. It is something to prepare for. The way you live right now is shaping what happens after your final breath. What's even more fascinating is that this knowledge has been repeatedly suppressed. Why? Because a society that understands death cannot be controlled by fear. When people realize that they are eternal beings, they stop living in a state of survival. They stop being afraid to take risks. They stop being afraid to seek truth. They stop being afraid of anything. And that kind of spiritual freedom, it changes everything. What can you do right now? Now that you know this, the question is, how will you prepare? Here's what you can do starting today. Practice awareness. Stay conscious of your thoughts and emotions. Your level of awareness in life determines your awareness after death. Question everything. Challenge beliefs about the afterlife. Do your own research and never take anything at face value. Develop spiritual strength, whether through meditation, energy work, or studying ancient wisdom. Strengthen your spiritual connection so you are ready for whatever comes next. And now, I want to hear from you. Do you believe death is the end, or do you believe it's just the beginning of another journey? Drop a comment below with your thoughts. If this video opened your mind, hit that like button so more people can see this message. And if you want to go even deeper into these mysteries, subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Remember, life and death are not opposites. They are a cycle, a door that opens in both directions. The only question is, will you be ready? So, what does this all mean for you? Understanding synchronicity isn't just about noticing patterns. It's about stepping into a deeper awareness of how the universe communicates with you. Every sign, every repetition, every so-called coincidence is a message, an invitation to align with your highest path. But here's the real secret. You are the synchronicity. The more you trust yourself, the more these experiences intensify. The universe is simply responding to your internal frequency. When your thoughts, emotions, and actions align with your desires, reality bends in your favor. Doors open. Opportunities arise. The impossible becomes possible. But now, I want to hear from you. Have you ever experienced synchronicity that completely shocked you? Drop your story in the comments below. I read every single one. If you found this video valuable, hit that like button so YouTube knows to share it with more people. And if you're ready to unlock even more secrets of the universe, subscribe and turn on notifications. We dive deep into mysteries like these all the time. Remember, what you seek is also seeking you. Keep your eyes open, stay in tune, and watch the magic unfold. Until next time, stay aligned, stay powerful, and stay open to the signs. The universe is always speaking. Are you listening? Like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next one.